like right onto, then turn right onto.
Hello everybody. This is Robert from Deep Thought Cycle. And tell you what, we got a full set of bags here, man.
Continue on for 800 meters.
Got a lot of water in the back. So I'm pretty heavy. So I'm going to share with you about my past 24 hours. How unlucky they are. And generally, I haven't had a very lucky week actually. If you remember, on Saturday, I lost my pannier bag, right? Due to my, I don't know, maybe it's because I only slept 2.5 hours. I wasn't aware. My mistake. One time in all my life, I didn't latch the bag on there good, and it came off, causing me to be late, which sucks, man. After being a slave after 3 weeks, yeah, that really pissed me off. Luckily I found it. And you know what happened next? Well, after making a blog, talk about the Tooth Fairy, about how she didn't drink and everything else. I said she didn't drink for a week, right? And come home last night and she was drunk, man. Yeah, that's right. Are you surprised?
Turn left onto 116.
Are you surprised? Is this microphone even on? Camera even on? All right. So, still on, right? Let me tell you about how wonderful it was to see my wife drunk as fuck, not be able to talk straight, made a huge mess in the kitchen floor. I don't know what, man. Broke her build by, I don't know, man. She was so trashed. So I went and I said, hey, go clean up the floor, man. Go clean up the kitchen. It's terrible. And what she did, she said, what? I'm not drunk. It's not dirty. And it was like nasty, man. Oh man. And I kind of gently tried to push her in, right? And she passed out like, and her face hit the floor. And I swear I didn't like slam her face first on the floor, but that's how she fell. And she was like knocked out or passed out, I don't know what the fuck. And then I saw her blood coming out of her mouth. And like she's dying, and she started choking on her own vomit. I picked her up to have her throw up all over me, yeah. And not just me, throw up all over the living room floor. I'm trying to keep Apollo away from her. It was so lovely. So I got a pile of blood, a pile of throw up. It's like exactly what I wanted after like coming home to not sleeping for 2.5 hours and going on a sprint, and then only getting 5 hours of sleep after that. I thought I was gonna get extra sleep, you know what I mean? I thought last night I would go home, prepare my lesson, and get some good rest. Because that's what people gotta do, right? I got a loose wheel. Let me see here. That's what people do, you know? So, I took her in the shower, showered her off, hosed her down. With much fighting, listening to her drunk abuse, tried to get her to go pass out in the bed so I could work. Please pass out so I could work and get ready for work. I just got home from work, but I gotta work and get ready for work, right? Somebody has to fucking work on Earth. So oh man, I'll tell you what, oh, not a good place to stop. She was not an easy person to go to sleep, go to bed. Finally got her in bed. I got all 3 boys with me. I got a million things to do. I could see they were neglected all day and night when she was drunk. And I can't, you know, I could barely stay awake. And I had to prepare that lesson, right? So here I am, passing out from exhaustion about 11, and I can't let myself go to sleep because I had to prepare, right? So I fight it and I fight and I fight and keep myself awake. And I get all the lesson planning done. And I watch Poltergeist with Bobby Slayers and Apollo. At the same time, by 1:30, which means another 4.5 hours of sleep, which sucks. I get way too much of that, you know? I was gonna try to get 6 hours last night, or 7, you know? So anyways, $1:30, I go and I look, and my wonderful wife had broken off one of the bars on our window, because we got like these security bars, right? Obviously, they're not that secure, right? She broke off the bar, jumped out the bedroom window, and ran away into the night drunk. And here we are, starting this week, where I finally have my class to teach. All by myself, you know, and so I had to make a choice. Number one, I didn't have any energy left, man. I could have gone out and looked for her. I could have pushed my body, but I didn't. I made the call. I said, Bobby, tomorrow morning, I can't miss this job. I'm gonna have to leave you, my 8-year-old boy, to watch his 2 little brothers, which is way beyond his capability. But what are my choices, man? I've been a slave at this camp for fucking 3 weeks. I can't not go because my wife's out drunk.
For 1.5 kilometers.
So I told Bobby that's how it was. Time to be a man. And I passed out on the, I waited, I slept. Then Bobby wakes me up at 3:30, telling me that his mom just came back. All right? So, we let her in. I sleep for about 2 hours. And that was Act 1. Was that cool? When I left, she was screaming all night because she has some kind of arthritis. Different than mine. Knockout. And you know what? I told her you have to have preventive maintenance on your body. You got to get exercise. You got to drink water. You got to eat vegetables. Stop eating oil. I mean, she fucked up all of her savings. What does she think? That just because she gets old and screams in pain, there's gonna be a hospital? She did that. So, she's drunk and screaming
Lap speed 16.9.
and up all night, which means that when my kids wake up, she'll be passed out and hung over some kind of fucked up mount or somewhere. She face planted into the floor. I swear to God, I did not throw her into the floor. She just passed out with momentum, man, and died face first, man. Scared the shit out of me. Oh no, man. No. Please don't let my wife be hurt. I picked her up and she was choking and coughing blood. She was still unconscious, like she got knocked out when she hit the floor, right? But I couldn't tell if she was passed out or what from the alcohol. And she threw up everywhere, man. That was so beautiful. What a mother. So anyways, Act 1. Now let me tell you about well, I guess the pannier bags were Act 1, right? Then my wife, that's just like regular home loving fun. So alright, so check it out. I got these awesome tires, man. These Shelva Marathon. Now it's hard for me to tell how many kilometers are on my bike. Garmin says like 15,800 and Strava says like 15,000. There's like a 700 kilometer difference. I'm not sure what the, or 8, I don't know. But anyways,
In 200 meters.
these
turn
awesome
left
tires, I've never had a flat, right? So today, I was going as fast as I could to work. No blog this morning. I tried to do a little blog, but no batteries in the camera. So I talked to myself. And I had my battery in my bag, so I couldn't charge it or something. So what happened is, up here, at about 5 kilometers from here, 4 kilometers, I had a beautiful blowout flat. Like I ran out over something and my air was out. Like completely out, man. In a second. So that was awesome, man. So I flipped my bike over. I carry a spare tube. And I thought, wow, it's easier to get the tire off the rim now than it used to be. Easier to do. And I changed, I got my pump. And the pump nozzle that you screw in the base was jammed. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't unscrew it. I had to feed it on the concrete wall. And I finally got the valve loose. And started pumping and pumping, and guess what? Guess what? My stem, or turn out my stem on that spare tire, the Schwab tire, was bad. So I had a bad tube. It's a spare tube. So it's about 8:30, 8:16. And I was on the overpass on this road here. I'll show you where soon. Over the river. So I started walking. And I love these shoes, these sandals that Artie gave me. But the Shimano sandals are good to ride, bad to walk, right? So I'm trying to get off the fucking highway, and there's no taxis, and a huge traffic jam. And it's 8:16. It took me 45 minutes to walk 5 kilometers and to find a lady that was able to patch my tire, right? And some guy was waiting in front of me. And I said, man, I'll give you 20 yen, let me go first. No. He had to go to work too. So then, about 9 o'clock, when my class began, and I'm 8 kilometers away, they call me. Where am I? I was sending a message that I was on my way. I had a flat tire. And then my Chinese boss, my other boss, calls me. Where am I? And it was a really important day. they're understaffed, and I had they had no idea what to do. So, Act 3. If you listen to yesterday's vlog, which you can't listen to because I haven't done it, uploaded it yet. Listen to yesterday's vlog. I told you the camp is fucked up, but I already told you that before. I mean, I didn't fit very good until their posh little 15-year-old volunteer popularity club. I was there to teach, man. Not hang out and eat fucking marshmallows with the Canadian youth. You know, I'd rather go home and eat marshmallows with my own youth. So, I get to work 45 minutes late, and I teach, and I'm like, hey, I try to go and apologize. It's my responsibility, and I understand it's my duty. And I did everything possible. You see, about right here on the other side of the street is where I had the flat. Told you there's a lot of fucking debris on this road. And unfortunately, so I try to apologize. And this Chinese guy boss, he starts yelling at me. Like, disgusted. And I know that they hate me. They want to have Canadian volunteers to drag around like bitches, like I talked about in yesterday's vlog. I was the only real teacher there that's ever taught Chinese kids before in China. The only fucking one in their whole camp. And I did a good job, man. And this guy just started talking shit to me like, oh, I don't care about the students because I made them wait for me. And I wasn't on time, and he talked to me like I'm a piece of shit. after I just got finished watching the shittiest camp that I've ever seen in 16 years. And I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot of fucking camps, man. And that place, if you listen to yesterday's vlog, man, the place is a fucking joke, man. But I was there to do my job. As you might not know, I was placed there by my boss with a little bit of another agenda. So, anyhow, he started yelling at me. And now I was a little bit tired and a little bit stressed out. So I somewhat lost my bearing. He started yelling at me. I started yelling back at him. I said, "What's up, young man? Who are you yelling to, boy? What do you talk to me so disrespectful at? Yell at me. You want to yell at me, man? What the fuck you yelling at me about? How you talk to me?" And I was getting ready to fucking smash his face into the wall. Of course I'm non-violent, and I don't do that, but I couldn't hide the anger, and I yelled at him in front of all the students and blah blah blah. Act 4. So, because I was there for another boss to try to do business and to represent another company, I could not really be there as an individual to represent my own feelings. I listened and listened and I listened to so much of their fucking shit. The whole fucking thing is a farce, man. But I listened to their shit for 3 weeks. And then they all got down and they're so happy. I finally fucked up. I finally fucked up, right? I gave them that excuse that they so badly needed to fire me. And I listened to their closing ceremony of bullshit. How it was just bullshit, man. One of the things they said, yeah, you have so many, what they say? They said, so many problems. You know why they say that? Because of the pannier bag. The pannier bag and the fucking flat tire. You know, I was supposed to get off at 5 o'clock. That was a fucking negotiation. You know how many days I left later than 5? You know, this is the 4th week, and I was told it was gonna be 3 weeks. And then 4 weeks now. What else? All this bullshit, man. All that video shit I did for them. They told me the camp starts on Sunday, but I was there on Friday for like 5 hours and Saturday for like 7 hours. 12 hours free from me. Bunch of bitches, man. So, what happens now? Will my other Chinese boss give me money? I did fucking 3 weeks, man. Will they give me the shit money? Or what? Oh, I'm too soft. Back tire must not be pumped up good. I know I'm carrying a lot.
25.7.
Can you guess where I'm going right now? That's right. I'm gonna go get two tubes. That shit won't happen to me again. God damn it. God damn. And you know what? I sat there and I kept my mouth shut, except for when I almost killed that stupid motherfucker. And now that I can speak on my own blog, let me say something. Your fucking teaching sucks. They sit there telling me, oh yeah, I'm the Chinese way of teaching, and the Canadian way is gonna change China. Fuck you. You don't know how I teach. You didn't see any of my fucking lessons. That's a pretty big statement to make. All I did was teach your shitty design lessons that are completely inappropriate for the Chinese level, and they sucked. You don't know shit about the culture. You don't know shit about the students here. I do. You don't know shit. You don't know nothing, Jon Snow. You know what I mean? I just want to say that, number one. Number two, all these little rich kids from La La Land in Canada, you know what? I don't have anything bad to say to children. I mean, children could be misled. And I see they're just following their leaders, and you don't gotta be Einstein to figure out psychology. Good, man. Take your band of sheltered youth back to Canada. I hope they don't ever see the hard shit what I've seen in my life. I hope they grow up nice and happy, have a nice little house, and somehow make society a better place. To all the kids, children, man, you don't know shit about me. And that's okay. I'm not there to preach to those youth leaders from Canada. I'm just there to feed my kids. And one day, you might know what that's about, man. Have fun. Sorry you gotta come to China. Be a bitch. I don't see nothing good in the that experience to be a bitch. I'm glad my son Kwaltapa is in the countryside doing rice instead of being a little bitch. But there was some, you know, I enjoyed throwing the frisbee with Paul. Some good kids, man. Nothing to do with me or my job. They start saying, oh yeah, we wanted somebody that was gonna sleep in the school. And sleep in the camp. And these Chinese bitches, man. Oh yeah. They love when they could have complete control over the foreigners. When the foreigners have no independence and no fucking freedom, free will. Like I said to a grown woman who was there with her daughter from Canada, and I really like this lady and her husband. I enjoyed talking, seem like nice people, right? They just showed up, you know, and I seen her and her daughter going across the street to this shitty Chinese university campus store to buy drinks and shit. And I said, hey, you know what? You could go across the street by that gas station and there's some Chinese shops and stuff. They got real Chinese people in them. If you want to see some China and get off the campus a little bit while you're doing your culture exchange, you know. And she said, oh, they're only allowed to go to the other campus. They're not allowed to walk outside without a translator. What a fucking joke, man. So anyways, where do I go from here? We'll go get these fucking tubes, number one. Then I'm gonna go home, see my kids. Get my hungover bitch wife out of bed. And to get her to stop avoiding her responsibilities. Everybody thinks I talk bad to my wife. Man, you have no idea what kind of hell it is sometimes. I'll tell you what. And what's up, Dave Help? Said I should beg people for a Tesla. Anybody got a Tesla you want to give away? Do I sound like I'm begging for a drone? I don't mean to sound like that, guys. I see Facebook, I'm sorry, the YouTube people with their Patreon accounts, getting subscribers and shit. If you guys pitch in, I'll fly a drone. If you don't pitch in, I may buy one myself one day. My problem is I come home to my drunk wife and I think things like, God damn, is it better? Here you go, new Act 7 or whatever. Is it better to run away to the US? And you know what I think about that answer? I'm having a hard time here with my drunken wife to take care of my kids when the cost of living is really low. How would I handle going to the US? Now, as fucked up as my wife is, she is some help sometimes. And yes, you're right. For everything she helps, she destroys in equal or greater proportion. However, she's my wife and I love her. However, if I just go to the US, can't do it with no savings, man. I don't know how I can find work and watch my kids single-handedly and not have cash and be home. And even though shit is so shitty here, I'm able to feed my kids and to try to fight and be part of their lives and try to save them. And it is a fucking fight. But if I feel if I go to US, that fight would be over. I ain't got nobody. Get off the fucking airplane with a pocket of change. My kids all fucked up from my wife's super abuse. I can't put that on nobody, you know? And there's nobody that I know anyways. So, So anyhow, woo! A beautiful day. I gotta meet with my Chinese boss. Find out what the fallout is. Hey, you dumb fucks, this is the shoulder. Oh, come on, man. This is what Chinese boss got with these 730s. Because you know how they work, man? Let me tell you what that camp was about, man. They got all these Chinese rich kids, like the person driving this BMW right here.
In 200 meters, take exit.
And they got kids, and they want their kids to go to Canada. And they bribe all the government people. But let me tell you something funny. In Canada, they got a lot of Chinese people working in the Department of Education. And even though they're Canadian, they still do business the Chinese way. You know what that means?
Take exit and keep right at the fork.
That means that, hey man, you want a contract for cement? You help my kids, or my friends' kids, and we'll do shit for your business. And these slimy motherfuckers with all the rich kids fleeing China with their money. You know, oh yeah, there's a fire here this morning.
Keep right at the fork.
It's a fire, look at all this shit here. Woo! Not good shit to catch on fire, toxic. Huge fire this morning. I saw that on the other side. So anyways,
1.5 kilometers.
let me tell you what happened. So that's all it is, man. This camp, it sucks. But every single one of the kids, what this rich fucking businessman, Chinese business, he says he cares about the children. That's why they fired the only teacher. Fucking joke, man. Fuck you. It's my fucking blog, bitch. My fucking freedom to talk however the fuck I want. And you know what we like to do on this blog? Like to talk about the truth, man. You know, it's a fucking goddamn truth, man. Fire me, bitch. There was nothing wrong with my teacher. You got it though, huh? You guys got your fucking way out, huh? Fuck this shit, man. You know what? I wouldn't even be doing this kind of job if my wife didn't fuck up so much shit in my life, man. At least whatever job I do, I try to fucking do the very best I can, you know. I don't care if it's teaching, whatever it is. If I want to see fucked up shit, I'll come home and look at my wife. So anyhow, we're going. Got the new derailleur from Marty. I'm gonna throw it on there so we have a backup. Really unbelievable about this tire going flat, you know. Never imagined I'd have a flat tire and no spare. Of all days, man. So this is kind of a good workout. We'll get about 80 kilometers today at least. You know what I mean? Now, there was a time where I'd say fuck it and go get a cold beer right now. I don't mean like my wife. But obviously my life is fucked up. And there was a time when I made some stupid decisions that were influenced by drinking that led to this point. So the best I can do is stay focused, go home, work on my other jobs, have some cold water, keep up the exercise, get some reviews done, get ready for the next challenge, right? I failed. Fucking failed. Failed my shitty fucking job. I will not fail to get these two motherfucking inner tubes, I'll tell you what. I won't fail. Here's a cop. Hey! Thank you. Thank you, sir. See, that's a good guy. That's what I like about China. The little wins. That cop could have busted my balls a little bit. And he didn't, right? And he did it. Cold water, right? Oh, that shitty job is done. Time to change gears, you know what I mean? Literally, I'll put the new derailleur on, but yeah, I hate those motherfuckers, man. Hate everything about them. Like, the way that whole thing worked, man. Well, you know, I could do a job that I don't like. I didn't quit. And I didn't try to get fired. The way this shit happened is not how I wanted it to go down. I've been here before. It's like going to my student's class, huh? I'll be so happy to see my customers again and my own students. I'll be so happy about that. Let me get a drink.
One.
karma, man. I don't think you're fucked from their own karma. Kun je Weixin给钱吗 Okay. What am I gonna do, boys? Well, I'm sorry, man. Well, we got that beer. Is that the right thing to do? No, it's not. Not the right thing, right? Fuck. C'est多少钱？7块5嘛。Oh, we're still on, huh? You guys are watching me sin now. Having a beer. I'm not gonna make a habit of it. Promise. I won't make a habit. It is a bad habit, right?
菜去上好，来到就包点。
哇，对啊，多几种。
做你五，这才5个咩
3點就好。
你就這個包點。
你做下你都冇地方。而家搞紅天，有輪迴嘅，你輪迴。
來啦，來！哎呦！
So, a lot of reviews coming, right? See these bags here? So easy to put them on. Somehow I was too tired the other night. The other day, I left to work, and I did not put it on good, and it fell off. Caused people to say things to me like, oh my gosh, you got so many excuses. Oh. I know what they said. It's always something else. Do you know what always something else means? It means one time my fucking pannier fell off. Always something else. There's nothing else. That's it, man. I didn't do any fucking shit wrong. Always something else. It's always something else. Not me volunteering my free time. Not me doing a kick-ass job. Not me having 65,000 books or 4 TV and videos and hooking up all the school network computers for them to use or any other fucking shit. It's always something else when my pannier bag falls off with all my shit in it, right? I'm a Chinese teacher, they say. This guy, this motherfucking rich bitch told me, you should teach the kids how they're your own kids. I almost want to fucking punch him in his fucking face, you know? Motherfucker never taught a day in his fucking life. Told me how to teach, you know that? Little rich bitch and his big BMW fucking little fucking factory owner motherfucking bitch, you know that? Tell you what, I lost about 9 kg. So I'm having a beer right now. I'm so sorry about it. I'm gonna go out tomorrow, and every day I'll fucking ride 80 kilometers. I'll lose all this weight, man. I'll pick up my wife and I'll hose her down, blow me down. Gotta wash off the wife. She's all throwing up and shit again. I'll teach my kids how to do it too. Do practice for like beach wells and shit. Like wash up on the ocean beach. You gotta throw water on them. You practice them on, pretend they're being a veterinarian. That's how we teach. That's how I teach my kids. I got a lesson about how to fucking put your pannier on your bike, man, so it doesn't fucking fall off, and how to have 2 spares in your fucking bag. Not let the kids take them up and mix them up with your bad tires and shit. Then you put in the wrong one in again. Maybe I'll just leave the fuckers in the box. See this little street here? If I was rich, well, I want to be on this little street. I'd probably be somewhere nice, but I certainly fucking like this little street a hell of a lot better than the shit in Hong Kong. And I like this little shit better than the fucking shit in Vancouver. Other little neighborhoods. You know what? Tell me about teaching kids. Tell me about it, man. How many kids you taught somewhere like this, you little rich motherfuckers? Little bitches? How many? 1, 2, 9? 9, is that right? No fucking kids, huh? No, you didn't teach 9, right? You drive around everybody with your BMW. How'd you get the BMW of yours? That big fat BMW. Oh, you must be real valuable, huh? Done something real good. All those hours you put in for society. Because all I did was put like thousands and thousands of hours teaching Chinese children. How many hours you put in educating the youth? And your fucking your Beamer. Fucking scum of the fucking earth. You know what the difference is between being a parent and being a bitch parent? I want to get another last one. Once we go full fucking way, right? 这个是6块吗？6块吗？这5块。6块。5块5吗？哪有少价？那么小气的。不是5块5吗？5块7。你2瓶还没有给钱哦。我买2个可以有便宜一点的吗？你想给钱？等一下我先喝，我给你钱，不要怕。不要怕，我不要的。我肯定还有3个喝。She's a nice lady, she said. 她是我的朋友，我们的朋友在上海。那你慢慢再上。可以帮我开吗？为什么不把事实真相告诉王阿姨？为什么让王阿姨继续误解你？ 老板可以帮我看吗？谢谢你啊。So I love these people. 啊？我会说一点点。我在这里有16年。谢谢你啊。16年对。16年很快。She gave me a suit. You see that?
你是哪个国家的？
美国。美国。好久没见，22年没去。
12年没回。22年。
在22年，我去一直在16年没去。我
哪里人啊？
我刚刚在德国有6年。They said, where am I from? It's in America.
你美国哪一个州的？
在Colorado。你听过了没？去不去吗？ So he said, where am I from? I said, I'm from Colorado. I've been there for 22 years, only once. So, you know, these people are so nice. They give me a chair, and they give me a chair here. I like it here. Much better. Get out of the camp. Come around my kind of people. No, and they're not always my kind of people, and they do fucked up shit, but I really like to hang out here. Much, much, much better than those other rich people's kids. Because I can hang out all day and night with these guys' kids and shit, and you know what? Yeah, 小朋友. So I have no problem hanging out. I do so much teaching. And they treat me so disrespectful, you know that? And I got so sick of his disrespect. You know. So sick of this motherfucker in the BMW. Never put in 1 hour of time, never did one fucking minute of work. And they talk to me like shit. And then I gotta be cool because it's Guangzhou, they're doing business with my boss. And I gotta respect my boss. But I swear to God, if it was just me, and you gotta be careful too, because you can't just go out and say, you know, just fuck off everybody, because everybody's got relationships, right? So even when I'm really, really angry, I just walk away. Because in China, it's never about who you're talking to, it's about who you're talking to and who do they know. And the people in the BMW 7 Series, they know a lot of people that will fuck you up. So it's my best that they forget about me. We're doing some reviews and changing some derailleurs. The boys out for a ride. I can't bring Kuala Taco back till I get paid and get his notebook set up. I gotta give his mom some money because she's been supporting him out of her own pocket. Real brave of her. She didn't ask me for 1 yen, man. I'll make sure that she gets some good money for all the money that she spent, even if she don't ask for it, because I know how hard those people of the earth are. And they work to death for their money, you know. You know how many teachers I work in places like this with, and like the best people got the less money, you know. It's always like that all over in the world, man. And there's some good people that got money too, but they're far and few between, you know. And you know where I grew up? When I was like 14, I got kicked out in my own flat. Like, I do this baseball game on the Nintendo, and hang out with my Mexican neighbor, who was the only Mexican in the whole school. And, I gotta say Mexican is, you know why I say Mexican? That's another way to say open-minded. Because like the opposite of like racism is like open-minded. Oh, I try to blow my nose when I ride my bike. I hope the shit did not go over my face. Is that right? Am I sitting with snot over my face?
这个多少？
没关系，我给你们买，在我的买的，你们很厉害的工作。These guys clean up. 没关系，我自己买。
他要给你收钱哦。
我给你买，没关系。在我的买的，我的买的，你们很好的工作，对不对？我给你们买，没关系。These guys clean the streets, so I saw buy the drink for them. 妈妈喝啊。
谢谢了啊。
不客气，不，谢谢你们，你们的工作又很厉害，帮好多人，谢谢你们啊，你们是很难的工作，谢谢啊。I buy their drink and I say that their work helps a lot of people, you know. And no problem, you know. The day I get fired, I go out and I'll buy the street workers some drinks. That's what a teacher does. There's things that I like and I don't like about China. One thing is I like, sometimes when they say we're brother and sister, like everybody's little brother and little sister. Sometimes that's a good thing and sometimes that's a bad thing. But and this time it's a good thing. And these fucking people, it don't matter they got 70% Chinese people in Vancouver. They don't know what fucking China is. They know what Chinese money is though. They stole the fucking money and took off. You know. They got their fucking money, you know. They got their money, right? Got their money. And that's the problem when I drink beer, like I'm drinking beer right now, is I feel comfortable. I feel complacent. I feel somewhat pacified. And in this life, you can't drink beer and feel the comfort of the zone that you're at. Because if I don't get out of this zone, like I've been slow cooking in this zone for too long. When I drink, everything is okay. When I drink, I'm comfortable in this chair I'm sitting in, and I'm comfortable on my bike. And I look at the back of my bike tire there, right there. You see that? The back of the bike tire with the fender on the back, on the cement block on the street. That looks sexy to me, man. And you can't feel that. You're not allowed to feel those. And this guy drinking his drink, walking around. You're not allowed to feel those minutes of happiness, because if you just soak that shit up like a sponge, life will just pass you by, and all you got is these happy little moments. Look at all these happy little dogs and shit. And then your life is done, and you don't get no kind of retirement money and pension, and your wife starts screaming from her arthritis, and she'll need operations and shit, and electric, din fei. That guy there's the electric man. He's writing on the meter, man. Fuck him. Yeah. When you drink beer, you don't like that guy. Tell you what. But see those guys with the shops over there? They got something I don't got. They got security. I can make so much more money than they do in a month. But I can't have a shop like that. And I can't own a house like that. You know, they buy the house can cost fucking a lot of money, man, to buy that house right there. But they got a shop there and they're Chinese. They could live. I can't get that shop, man. I can make more money than they make every month. But I can't get that shop. And when I go in there, they'll be like, oh yeah, well, how much money are you making a month? That's what they say in Chinese a lot, like, how much are you making a month? Like these motherfuckers would know that. You know. I live in a limbo, and I'm not talking about the dance. Floating around, bouncing around. Put me back in my box. 什么意思啊？但是什么？这个是我的朋友在 YouTube 在上网，我给他们动片。我教他们我的工作有东西。
那个工资1个月多少钱
？She said, how much money do I make every year? 我给他们发语好不好？每个是不同的。So every month is different.
你是做生意还是在这里上班啊？
我是老师。She said, "What do you do?" I said, "I'm a teacher."
那你就是在这里要当那个英语老师。
我是英语老师，对。我有教小朋友有用电脑，有十几家。我教他们有，我给他们有好多书，我教他们有什么用电脑，可以十几家随便什么东西。So I said, I give children computers and I teach them how to use it too. And he said, oh, you're a teacher? And I said, yeah. 你们的饭费是多少钱每个月吗？你的买费这个饭费给房东多少钱每个月？这个是房东的吗？
哦，租的。
房费租费是多少钱
？1个月啊？
对。6000吗？哇！
买生意啊
？6000块吗？买什么东西有6000块每个月吗？这是好多饼啤酒。
买生意。
你买够了吗？不够。你买一个月是多少钱买？差不多。
现在这2年的这个房价高，租金也高，生意还低。
哦，6000块很贵。你在这里也有睡觉吗？在这里也有是你的家吗？给你家一起吗？一起买了。有家有不够啊？你还有2个工作，还有小孩有没有？你有小孩有没有？
有，我4个小孩啊。
他帮你给房费。哦，我也有4个小孩。来，我给他们发语。I asked her how much money does she make, and she said, I said, how much money for her? And she said 6,000. I said 6,000 cannot be enough to pay how you to sell anything. So I said, well, do they give you a place to rent? And she said, yeah, upstairs. So altogether here and upstairs, she said 6,000. And she said, it's not. I said, you must have some children helping pay for it. And she said, she's got 4 children. I said, oh, I also have 4 children. 我也有4个孩子。你有男的有女的？She said she has 2 boys and 2 girls. 我有4个男的。有没办法。我也有希望。
你有4个男孩，难道你们美国政府要